Greetings and welcome. In this session, we will discuss about metacenter and how to derive metacentric height by using analytical method.
Okay, good morning to all of you. Last lecture we have started about the metacenter. Okay, so the derivation on metacenter, that is a metacentric height. Okay, that metacentric height is a distance between center of gravity and the metacenter. Okay, so here we had diagram. That diagram we will elaborate. Okay, here the trigonometry we need, that trigonometry about that we will see here. So in this case, triangular prism. Okay, when the ship is tilted, then triangular part of that ship, okay, that is coming out of the water. How? That we will see here. Suppose this is a horizontal line and here this is a axis of the ship which is getting inclined. So here this is a horizontal line, that we say a line, water surface, line parallel to the water surface. Okay. So here what happens, this left part is coming out of this water and right part of the ship is going below the water. So here we will have this hatched portion, we call it as wedge, elementary wedge shape portion. So here the name O is a center point, and this is a point where the portion goes below. This is AO, A dash. Here D, O, and the portion which is going out, that is a DO, D dash. Okay. This is the vertical line. This is angle theta. So this is axis of the ship. In this case, this is a CG, that is point number G. This is a point number B, means CP, center of buoyancy. When this ship is tilted, first of all, by the definition, M is a metacenter, G is a CG of ship, B is a center of buoyancy, then theta is the angle of tilt of ship, angle of tilt of ship. when this angle is tilted, then here D dash is a submerged portion, and A dash is a lifted. These are lifted portion, and this is wedge shape portion. Wedge shape means triangular shape. Okay, now we will see about this in a detail. So here, through this point number G, this is a weight, it acts in downward direction, and here this is a line of action, that is a vertical line through which buoyant force acts in upward direction. Now here this is a point number B. Because of this ship is given tilt, this is a angular displacement, that is a theta, to which that ship is tilted, is tilted in a clockwise direction. So CW means clockwise. Okay, because of that this point number B is shifting to B1. This point is getting shifted B to B1. Okay, so here we have this triangle, that is a MBB1. This is a triangle. Okay, now here top view of this ship. In the top view we show, this is a top view. Okay, so here we show this part of top view. Here this is the length of ship. Here this is a wedge shape portion that is having thickness dx, and this area dA. This is a width of this ship, that is a B. Okay, and this wedge shape strip is at a distance of x from the center O. Here is a thickness dx in a front view. Okay, now here this elementary shape, wedge shape strip, that we will show, because suppose this is a triangular shape in an enlarged format I am showing. This is a theta angle, this is a hatched portion, this is thickness, its thickness is dx. Now this will be height of strip. See, in the actual three-dimensional view, this strip will be looking like this. So this is a hatched portion of strip. So actually it is required for volume purpose. Okay, so in this case we can show here this as a length length of strip, height of strip, and this is a thickness. So this wedge shaped elementary element, this we are showing here. So this we can have here volume, this strip, this is a strip, but we call it as wedge. Wedge shaped element. Okay, now this we need wedge volume of strip, that is a length into height into thickness okay. Now here length we are taking as a capital L, thickness we are taking as a dx, height of strip that we have to mention. So height of strip, for that we take here tan theta from the diagram. So from this tan theta, this is a distance, that is x distance. At x distance this dx thickness is appearing. Okay, so this height, that will be what, that we will show here. So this angle we take as a triangle. So in the triangle, tan theta, front side, that is a height, upon this distance x. Okay, so height of strip will be x tan theta. Okay, now volume of strip is a length into height into thickness. Okay, so length is a L into height is a x tan theta into thickness is a dx. Okay, so volume of strip is a L x tan theta dx. Okay, now we have weight of strip. Now weight of strip means what? Product of specific weight into volume. Product of specific weight into volume of strip. Specific weight of strip is gamma. Volume, we have this step that we repeat here. So gamma L x tan theta dx, this is the weight of strip. Okay, now here these strips are on the both side, left side and right side. So what happens, this weight will be acting, this is coming out, this is going out, going in. So this will act in this manner, and this weight will act in this manner. What I am showing, see, this is the weight of strip is tilting, that's why it is acting in this way. This will weight of strip. So here about this point O, it is tilting. So that's why here this weight strip on the both side is acting as a couple. Okay, so here left and right side, left and right side weight of wedge, weight of wedge, weights. Here are two weights, that's why weights. These are acting. These are acting equal and opposite. equal and opposite. Okay, thus forming a couple, forming a couple, forming a couple. Okay, couple means this is called as couple. About this point O, here is a weight and here is also weight of strip, here weight of strip, so it forms couple like this. Okay, so next step is what? Movement due to this. So movement of couple, okay, movement of couple, that is equal to what? It is a product of weight, force, weight of strip, that is a force, okay, multiplied by distance between two weights, distance between two weights, okay, because they are on the left and right side. Okay, I am showing here just by the free body diagram. This is the point number O. So here is a weight acting and here is a weight acting. Okay, so this distance is x and here this distance is x. This is the left side distance, this is the right side distance. Okay, so weight of strip, that is already we have written. That step we will take here, that is a gamma L x tan theta dx. Okay, gamma L x tan theta dx. Dx is a thickness, x tan theta is a height and L is a length. So this is a volume. L length, x tan theta height, dx thickness. This is the volume. Volume into gamma means weight into distance between them, that is x plus x. Okay, so here R Lx tan theta dx into 2x. So here it will be what? RL. This RL tan theta we will write first of all, and then we will write here 2x square dx. 2x square dx. Again this L we will take here. So gamma tan theta into 2 L dx. This we will write together. Now this why we wrote, because we will come to know. Okay, gamma tan theta, L we took together, L dx. Okay, now this is a moment of couple of small wedge shape element. This is a formula that we have written, that is of small elementary portion. We want couple of whole surface, which we look in the plan. So in the plan shape we see that is like this, rectangular shape. Okay, rectangular shape. So here we have taken strip. Here we have taken strip. So for that we have to take integration of this. So this is a dm. Actually this movement is a dm, movement of strip. That's why d, smaller movement. Okay, so movement of couple. Next, movement for whole wedge how to write? Taking integration of both sides. So integration of dm is equal to integration of gamma tan theta to L dx x square. In this way we have written. Okay, now integration of dm is a capital M. Okay, write down with me, take a notes. Okay, here gamma tan theta outside of the integration sign. In the integration you write 2, okay, L dx x square, 2 L dx x square. Okay, so here next part we will take M is equal to gamma tan theta, okay, integration 2. Now see, L into dx. L into dx is what? dA. See, here this is a top view of the ship. We can see this is a wedge strip, what we look in the top view. Here this is a length L, this is a thickness dx. So L into dx will be what? Area of this strip. So here you can write this is area, that is dA. So dA is what? L into dx. So for now this L dx we will write there dA. So 2 dA x square. Okay, now integration of 2 dA x square, that is what? Moment of inertia of plane. Say in this is a L, this is a B width, about the axis, moment of inertia, that we can write. So moment of inertia definition is what? Moment of area. So moment of area means area into distance. Okay, so area is what? dA into distance is what? x, that is moment of area. First mi1, that is dA into x, and mi2 means moment of inertia, that is what? First moment of area into one more time product of distance. So second of mi, that is moment of inertia. Second mi is a moment of inertia I, that is equal to dA into x square. But here are strips on the both side, because in the last diagram we have shown wedge shape elements on the both side. So that's why here double will come in the integration. So that is why this is a, by definition, I, integration of 2 dA x square, that is I. So that is why now we can write, okay, here you can write concept of moment of inertia. Below this is a mi1, this is mi2, this is moment of inertia. Thus above equation M is equal to gamma tan theta into I. It forms like this. Okay, give this equation as a equation number 1. Equation number 1. Okay, now again come to the diagram. In the diagram, see, this is a triangle which we have here. This is a meta center, this is a B point, this is new B, that is a shifted center of buoyancy, angle theta. So as B point is shifted to B1, thus here through this that FB is acting, buoyant force is acting. So that is why due to this movement is formed, that we are going to write, that is movement due to new buoyant force about CG, means center of gravity, about CG. So that will be equal to again M, capital M. Okay, that is what force into distance. Force into distance. FB into BB1. FB into this BB1. You show in this way. FB, line of action of force multiplied by this distance. Now about the distance we will have here clarification from this triangle. Take tan theta is equal to BB1 upon BM. Tan theta is equal to BB1 front side upon BM, this. Okay, front side divided by adjacent side. Okay, so here BB1 will be equal to what? BM tan theta. BB1 will be equal to BM tan theta. Okay, so see here now, as we have taken movement equation for the buoyant force, that is FB into BB1, but we have got BB1, that is BM tan theta by the geometry. Okay, so this you say as a equation number 2. Okay, now what we will do, equating equation 1 and 2. If you observe equation 1, left side is a movement M, equation 2 is also movement M. So we can equate right side of the both equation 1 and equation 2. So next will be what? Equation number 1. Right side we have got gamma tan theta I is equal to this. Right side of the equation 2, FB into BM tan theta. Okay, now in this equation we observe this term which is a common on the both sides, so we can cancel. So what remains? Gamma I is equal to FB into BM. Now this FB means buoyant force, again we can write, it is again a force like a weight. So this we can write in the form of specific weight into volume. So specific weight, this is a buoyant force which is acting on the ship. So that is why here FB is equal to gamma and volume of ship. That we will write in this way, gamma into V, volume. So thus above equation, that is gamma into I is equal to for FB, we can write now gamma into this volume into BM. Now in this case, now here gamma is cancelling on the both side of the equation. So we find here I is equal to volume into Bm. Okay, thus we can have here Bm is equal to I by volume, moment of inertia upon volume. Now as per the definition, metacentric height means Gm, that is equal to Bm distance minus Bg distance. Thus Gm will be equal to, for Bm we have got this I by volume minus Bg. So here we get this equation, that is the equation for metacentric height. So in this Gm is metacentric height, I is mi of plan means top view, mi of plan, and V is a volume of floating body. Now we will take this term as a general, mi of plan of floating body, okay, and Bg is a distance between B means center of buoyancy and G means center of gravity, and this is in meter height. Okay,
so at the end of this session you can explain metacenter and also derive metacentric height by analytical method. Subscribe the channel Thermal Engineering for further video sessions. Thank you.